They're cool. I like them. They're a little too big, but alright. Next paycheck, I gotta get work boots and some other shit. But I could pay her back, maybe. Right. Or I could. These are good for hiking in the summer. But they get wet. They get fucking wet. They're not good for winter. These would not be good in the winter. And my old boots are not good in the winter because it gets soggy. My shit will get all soggy. Right, these might be good for a day in the rain to throw around the garbage. But what am I gonna do? Wash them? What am I gonna do? Wash fucking boots I go fishing and hiking in? I don't think that's good either. You know? I'm not prejudiced on anybody that lives near me who doesn't look like me, you know? Because they hear what I'm listening to sometimes and they probably get the wrong impression. Right, I like everybody. I grew up in Sumeria, basically. Babylon. I try to wave hello to people. You know, they don't have to look like me. They don't even have to believe the same thing as me. They could hate the way I look and I'll still be friendly with them. And when something bad happens to me because I trusted too much, like I know will happen, right? I don't really trust anybody at the end of the day. That's why I stay to myself. Right? I know that some of these people that preach all that shit about culture, they don't even really practice it. They don't give two fucks about it. They just make excuses for why they're alright. Like, you know, they say dumb shit. Right? I'm not sitting here saying shit about what I say about for fucking clout or protection or whatever the fuck. If anything, the shit I say probably gives me less protection from whatever it is that I'm under. Whether it's America or another nation or whatever. Right? I know I'm protected under God, regardless, because God is going to be the one to take me off this place, regardless, whether I go to heaven or hell. I just hope if I make it to heaven, I don't have to go back to hell. Right? Because there's a place worse than this that we could go to. Will you be fucking wishing you came back to earth? Back to life, back to reality. Back to life, back to reality. Right, I drink the raw milk. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. With the chocolate, it has like cocoa, organic sugar, fair trade cocoa, sea salt, organic vanilla. Right, am I wrong for having the AC popping today? I know it pumps out carbon shit into the atmosphere, but I'm already driving around in the car. I'm trying to get less emissions out by pumping it with windows closed, you know? And when you drive with the windows open, you get the emissions because it's holding you back. It's not as aerodynamic. Get it? Like, what is it gonna be if there's nothing left for us in the forest where you could forage at least a little bit? Like, is it all one big conspiracy theory. Did somebody plant those little huckleberry trees by the lake? Right? Doesn't some of the shit grow naturally too, even though it's a man-made lake? Doesn't some of the stuff just develop naturally? Right? Like you want it to? Right? And then the people will look at you crazy when you're following the rule of the road, and they're like in your way, and they're looking at you like you're the one who's doing something bad or wrong or incorrect. Like me talking to the camera is so weird, and it's like, yeah, but then, you know what? I'll be talking to the camera like this, and then when something bad happens, I poke it up, and people fucking change their tune. Because they know that I've been recording. Give me a camera. Right? Nobody does that shit to me yet. I'm not that old and weak yet. Give me a camera. Right? I'll fucking crack you as shit. You want to take my phone. Right? Get the fuck out of here, dude. I don't even need to use the knife on my hip or have a gun. Unless you want to perpetrate some fucking violence on me, right? I don't enact in violence unless it's enacted on me. I never do. In real life, that's my principle. But I'm not one of these non-aggression principle rejects, right? I know there's people out here that want to hurt no matter what. And then me just driving around looking at them, knowing they know I'm not one of them. But they know I'll stop and help somebody if they're fucking, that we're in the area, somebody like me, somebody lives there, right? This guy fixing the fence right here. They know. He's de-weeding the fucking mailbox, right? It's so people know. There's nothing to be fucked with, right? There's less of that where I live, maybe. But maybe they respect that I actually go below the speed limit to not drive super fucking fast where they live at. Where there's kids playing maybe, or a chicken crossing the road or something. Right? I'm not out here casing your shit. They see me taking this road plenty of times. Maybe a little less since I've been working more steadily. More late hours, at least on some days. What have I worked till 12 was the earliest on this garbage route? I'm not trying to get my car all cracked up. I cannot afford a ticket or repairs. I could barely afford the gas, let alone maintenance, insurance and all that shit, right? You gotta pay all this shit. But when you're making ugats, how you gonna fucking do it? How can you keep up with... Forget about keeping up with the Joneses. They got it so it's hard to keep up with yourself. Right? I'm growing some of my own vegetables, and it's hard not to consume some of their consumerism. Some of their ismists. Right? They don't understand what is going on. They just go to the factory all day. Like, I need to work more and take myself away from my corn and my zucchini and my peppers. And let the fucking birds have it, I guess, Let the chipmunks nibble. Right? Let the seeds go fucking wild into the garden that got mint in it. I have too much mint in it this year, I gotta de-weed it. It turned into a weed. I could see why people put it in flower pots instead of putting it in the ground, But the thing is, I like to have one spot with it where I could go grab it from there and put it in a flower pot, maybe. Maybe I should do that. But the mint has a purpose. For the compost, it makes it smell nice, kind of, unless I do a fresh dump. A fresh little garbage juice squirter. Alright, some of these people are fucking mongrels, dude. I know you take pride in the fucking... It's your job, right? I do. I put the can back nice. I put the lid upside down. Some of these cans are all cracked up, though, and they don't even throw a bag in it. They just put all their fucking food garbage right in it. Right? Like what I use my compost for. And it's disgusting. When I move it around to put around the plants, it's gross. I always forget to put a mask on. And I'm out there fucking with my shirt over my nose, like, because it's like shit, Fish carcasses and... vegetable remains, vegetable scraps. And I don't want to drive with this fucking guy. Maybe he's trying to race. He's kind of young. I didn't realize. I would have passed him a while ago. I thought he was going to tell me. Usually they tell you, come on, pass, right? The bikers. Usually they give you a sign to wave, like, come on, right? That's what I would do. Well, maybe I'm just fucking paranoid that somebody's going to, hey, you, why is you drinking? Because people don't pay attention. That's why I think bad shit like that. I'm not even as worried about it as other people would be. But I think about it because, like, look around, yo. There's nobody here. There's nobody here for us. It's just me here for somebody else. I don't got nothing to say about that, maybe. Maybe I should have something to say about it. I don't know. What the fuck do I know about it, right? Maybe I'm just talking shit all of the time. Maybe I just don't have any idea what I'm talking about. All right, what is that? A 12-minute drive about? All right, what is that about? 12 minutes? He got through. All right, the stalkerazzi on the bike. All right, it's like they gotta fucking do the dumb shit all the time. But they'll go right behind your car when they see you moving. They'll wait for you to turn your head to not look, and then they'll act like they fucking got hit or something like that, right? That's what it feels like. Some type of lawsuit situation, right? Like they want to get, it's weird. Because it seems like they want to get you caught up in some type of fucking weird lawsuit when they're the ones who could get sued by something for doing this perpetrator stalker shit. All right, I'll go be friendly to that guy too. I'll say, what's up? I didn't want to hit you on the road. That's why I was going slow. That's why I follow the speed limit around here. Because people like that are riding the bike. It's nice when it's summertime. It's like God's country out here. It's not quite like a suburb or a city yet. And then you want to turn it into like a factory style where, like, you know, look at where all these other places where warehouses were prevalent. And they had a lot of jobs. They went dead quicker than these fucking coal towns in PA. Right? Do the fucking history. It's not even as long ago. Why do you think they want you to focus on the come up of America? Because when it falls, they're going to be like, oh, you had it coming. Oh, I told you. Like, you should have fucking listened. You should have listened to all your ancestors, maybe, huh? Maybe they were correct about something, right? Because my shit's a little cluttered where I live, but it ain't like fucking... You know, once it starts to get a little nasty, I take out the compost, I clean the dishes. Right, I still have to clean the stove and the pans. You know, I washed my little mesh tube, my little plug, the little sink plug. It's a mesh sink plug. It's like for the tube. It doesn't clog up as much. But the sink gets fucked because it's that little pipe now. That little pliable plastic pipe all the time. But then everybody want to cry about something, you know? I'm not even here crying. You could see I don't cry that much. Even when I get choked up about something, because I'm thinking about the ways of this world and how good-hearted people get wrapped up and swept away for it. Right? While these fucking undertakers of society steal your fucking ideas, all your shit. They steal your REM sleep away from you. You might as well. Because they make you all paranoid like somebody's after you. But then it's like a trick, you know? They act like, ooh, but they'll be friendly with you. So that's what I do to them. I just try to see what it is. Because there's going to come a time when maybe these people acting friendly aren't really friendly, right? I'm just glad it's still friendly. Friendly-ish. Because the way they drive doesn't let on that they're like a friendly person, right? They're like always going in a rush for no reason. A rush to go nowhere. Because they're scumbags.